So you've matched with somebody on a dating app, or you've met someone organically at a party and you want to ask her out on a date, but specifically you want to ask her out on a coffee date. Well, in this video, I'm going to teach you how to ask a woman out on a coffee date, specifically by doing these 5 things exactly that I'm going to go over in this video. And number 4 is something you've never heard of before in your life. And I promise you, you add this one little thing to your ask for a coffee date, and you will for sure get that date and not have to spend hundreds of dollars on the date. All right, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kane. I'm the Silver Bachelor. This channel is 100% dedicated to dating advice for older guys. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and the notification button because I'm dropping videos every week. Woo! Okay, let's get into this video. So you want to ask her out on a date, and specifically a coffee date, because we all know that going on a typical date with dinner and drinks is going to run you $100, $200, $300, $400, depending on where you go. Coffee dates, of course, are the easiest and the least expensive. I mean, heck, you can get a cup of coffee for about $1 or $2 at a lot of coffee shops, or if you go to someplace a little on the fancier side, you can spend, $5 to $8, but still spending to two of you, let's say it's $25, right, on coffee is way cheaper than a typical date with dinner and drinks. So let's get in this video because these 5 things I'm going to reveal, and specifically number 4, are going to blow your mind on how to do and ask for a coffee date the right way and make sure you get that date every single time. All right, number 1, I mean, no, it's no secret that coffee dates are better than dinner dates, okay? And why? Well, a couple reasons. First, because, excuse me, they're a lot less money. As I mentioned, you can get a cup of coffee for as little as a few bucks, but good luck going on a dinner and drink date for anything less than like $150. All right, so that's number 1. Number 2 is the coffee dates are low pressure. Number 3, they're short time commitment. You're only there for like an hour, maybe 2 hours at best. It's easy to exit, of course, if there's no chemistry, and it feels casual and safe for her. All right, so that's the number 1 reason why coffee dates, you should go on coffee dates, and how to do a coffee date, and because coffee dates beat dinner dates every single time. Number 2 on how to ask a woman out on a coffee date is by choosing the right day and time. And this is a huge mistake that men make. Look, you're most likely not going to get that first date on a Friday night or Saturday night, because Friday nights and Saturday nights are typically reserved for Chad. And if you want to run the risk of having date cancellations, then go ahead and try and get your date on a Friday night or Saturday night. I've been there. I know all about this. And that's when I've always had the most cancellations. It's on a Friday night or Saturday night, because unbeknownst to me, Chad has slipped into her DMs or on her phone, texting her, and she ends up going out with him instead. So the best days and times to go out on coffee dates, in my opinion, are Saturday or Sunday morning or afternoon. Let me repeat that. Best days and times to do coffee dates are Saturday or Sunday mornings or afternoons. Personally, I recommend the afternoon, because what if she's partied the night before? There's no way she's getting up at 9, 10 in the morning, okay? Just FYI. So that's number 2 reason on how to ask a woman out on a coffee date. Number 3 reason on how to ask a woman out on a coffee date is to choose the right venue, okay? Because the vibe matters, not just any damn coffee shop. You don't want to be taking her to Dunkin' Donuts, okay? You want to look for a place that's upscale, trendy, maybe has a DJ, has good natural light. Maybe there's outdoor seating if the weather is nice. It has big windows. It's got a patio, all right? You want to avoid any fast food places like I said, Dunkin' Donuts, Waffle House, or places that are like really loud, because a lot of women are sensitive to loud music, or places that are super dead, okay? So number 4, this is the one I really wanted to bring your attention to, and you've never heard this in your life. Drop a comment on what you think of this tip. So instead of just asking her for coffee, you can say something like, would you like to go out for coffee and cupcakes? Or would you like to go out for coffee and blank? So that other blank could be pastries, or for coffee and hors d'oeuvres or something. Now, hors d'oeuvres maybe doesn't make sense with coffee, but whatever it is, coffee plus something, okay? And that will get her attention. You could also say something, just looking at my notes, coffee and truffles, or go out for coffee and jazz. Okay, that is one of my favorites that I've used before. And if the place does have jazz, not very many places do, or you could say coffee and house music. Again, her brain will go, what are you talking about? Coffee plus this other thing. It sounds playful, it's fun, and it feels like a little mini outing to her. It signals that you're not really putting much pressure, and it feels more like a date than coffee. But as I mentioned, I want to hear from you in the comments. Have you ever heard of this before? Have you used this before? And will you try this? Okay, because I do want to hear from you. All right, and number 5 is to say this exactly in your script when you're responding to her, assuming you're texting her or you're messaging her on a dating app, okay? So you say this exactly. You say, hey, I'd like to get to know you more. Let's grab coffee and blank this weekend. What about Saturday or Sunday afternoon? That's it. That's all you have to say. And believe me, when you add coffee and insert word here, guarantee that's going to get her attention. And no guy says that, okay? And as I mentioned, if you can add coffee and house music, or coffee and jazz, or coffee and truffles, coffee and cupcakes, that's going to set you apart from so many men. And I will just leave you guys with this, all right? That if she's not down to meet you for coffee and insert word here on a Saturday or Sunday afternoon, then that's a red flag, okay? Because I don't know a single woman that would not be down to meet you for coffee and insert word here if she's genuinely attracted to you and interested to meet you. All right. Look forward to hear from you guys in the comments on what you think about this, and look forward to seeing you in the next video.